Hello and welcome. My name is John, co-founder and CTO of Pruna.
Hello, my name is Bertrand, co-founder and chief scientist of Pruna.
And today we are happy to announce our two new image models, pImage and pImage Edit. This is the first time we see image generation and image editing happen in 1 to 2 seconds without compromising quality. In fact, pImage generates high photorealism, high prompt adherence, and high text rendering images in only 1 second. And pImage Edit edits up to 4 images in 1 to 2 seconds, both at a fraction of the cost of competing models.
So that's really cool. One of the key novelty of these models is performance. Very efficient and very high quality.
Exactly.
Maybe we can go deeper in some other novelties of the models.
Yes, for sure. So you can see here on the slides that one big problem of current models that we hear a lot is the variance in the seed when the prompt stays the same. So usually when you reprompt a model with a different seed, you expect to see a bit of a different image, maybe one you like more than the previous seed. Mm-hmm. And you can see we took one of the current image models and we prompted it with a simple a man prompt. And what happens here is you see throughout 4 different seeds, these are actually 4 different seeds, and you see the man looks the same hairstyle, same beard style, same t-shirt, same camera angle. So there's not a lot of variance. So if you want to prompt for a man, this is what you get from this model and you won't get anything else. But if we go to pImage, you can see that for the same prompt, just a man, and taking 4 random seeds, you can see that it portrays 4 different backgrounds of the man, different clothing, different hairstyles. So it's really it really has different variants and gives you different options based on your prompt. And this is what I wanted to highlight a bit for pImage and for pImage Edit. One complaint that the community has usually is that editing models take only 1 image as an input. So pImage Edit supports multiple inputs, multiple images up to 4. And the really nice thing about it is that it doesn't exponentially scale in generation time when you add more images. So in this case, for example, we have 4 images. We have the person on the top left, and then the 3 items of clothing. And this image is generated by putting the person on the top left and the items of clothing. It's like a classic try-on model generated with pImage Edit in only 2 seconds. So this allows for really high iteration speed, trying on different clothing very quickly at a very low cost.
I think that's super cool overview of the key features of the pImage and pImage Edit. I think probably people now are very interested to just see it in action. So maybe we can switch to some playground or demos.
Yes, exactly. So first, let's go to a playground.
Yeah.
And this playground is also accessible by anyone if you go to our Pruna AI website. And it has 2 options. So this has this generate option and the edit option. So the generate option uses pImage in the backend, and edit uses pImage Edit. Let's start with pImage. For example, I can start with just a cat, and you can see it generates a cat really well. And then we can try my favorite prompt, which is a cat jumping in the air to catch a bird. And this prompt is surprisingly a bit hard for image models to render nicely, but you can see that pImage does pretty well at this. Do you have any suggestions?
For another
Yes, for things to try.
I think we can try a team working together in the mountains, let's say.
Okay. In the mountains. See. Maybe we have to specify, are they working on like on AI or something?
Yeah.
Like on their laptops, working together on tips. That's a lot what we wanted, I guess. Looks really cool. Now we can go to the editing model. So first, let's add our image. We can try our man that never changes that we showed in the previous slides. And what we can do is, for example, we can change the t-shirt color. to yellow, for example. This is one you can see it changes it, and then we can also do different things like and put them in the beach, for example, and the background should change to the beach. So that's two quick examples with PMage, PMage edit. Feel free to try it out on the Prune.ai website.
I think that's really cool overview of the overall capacity of the models. Now, I think for people, there are probably some specific use cases, so we can show like some demos of specific verticals that
yes can be. Yes. So we prepared 6 demos to showcase the capabilities of PImage and PImage edit. Which one do you think we should showcase first?
I would go for AI Paintbrush. The UI is quite nice.
Yes, let's try that. So this one, basically, I will draw something and then we'll tell the AI to generate something along those lines. So let's go for a mountain and a moon. And say mountain and a simple enough. And then generate something way better than what I did. So looks good to me. What else do you think we should showcase?
I think we had a quick insight into virtual try-on in the slides, so let's continue. And
yes, let's do that. So virtual try-on. So we need a person, item of clothing, and then we can try it on. Let's start with our person, French man in his 40s, for example. What do you think for the clothing?
Of course, let's say a green t-shirt.
Yes,
I will one.
Green t-shirt. We have our man, green t-shirt. Let's put the man in the shirt. Looks a bit weird because we just changed the shirt and not the pants and the and the shoes.
The style is okay.
Yes.
Let's do like a purple sweater.
Yes. Purple sweater. Good. Let's try it.
It's better.
Yes. Yeah, what you can try, sport tracksuit, for example. And you can see that when I'm doing this, like the iteration speed is so quick. In a few seconds, I generate the thing, I try it on, I know if I like it or not, generate something new, try it on. It's really nice. And yeah, that's a cool showcase of the try-on capabilities of PImage for the person and clothes, and PImage edit for trying it on, actually. What do you think we can check out next?
I think we could try the virtual staging one.
Yes. So yes, virtual staging basically is for real estate, for the real estate market. You can start with like some empty room if you're a realtor and you want to furnish it to show how it looks like when it's furnished. So let's go and first create an empty room. So a completely empty, unfurnished, modern room. Looks super empty to me. And then we can click generate staging. So to furnish it with some couches or anything like this, you can see it looks now really good. And now you can get more of a sense of what the room offers you. Maybe we can also like kind of guide the model on generating something specific, like fill it with, I don't know.
What can we have?
Rustic, I really think.
I don't know, a red carpet, can we say this?
Yes. Fill it, we can say fill it with furniture and a red carpet. So we kind of want to see it with a red carpet. How does it look like? Nice.
It looks good.
So yeah, we can generate whatever you want. You can use like old rustic furniture or anything like that. You can put a TV or anything, and you can see it's so quick. You can just really iterate quickly, start adding things. So that's really nice. Really nice demo as well. So
what else can we look at? I guess stock photo generator, right?
Yes, that's always a cool use case. So basically, you know, all the stock photo websites. You can also use PImage to generate your own stock photos. So for example, let's maybe start with this one actually, medieval castle hotel bedroom. I would like to be there.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What can we generate other than this?
Like a giraffe in a forest, I think.
Yes, the one giraffe and a forest. It's cool. You can generate a lion. I don't know, just randomly throwing things in there.
Okay.
Pretty realistic lion, I would say. Yeah. So this is an AI study. Yeah. So photo generation. We still have 2 left. What do you think? Chat image edit.
Chat image edit is quite nice.
Yes.
There is the chatting spirit.
Yes, exactly. So similar to how when you use, for example, Gemini or ChatGPT. Let's take our man again. So we have this man. Okay. What do we want to do here? Maybe first change the shirt like before. Change the shirt to green because we like green shirts.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, green shirt. What else?
You can remove the beard.
Yes. So how do we prompt this?
Remove the beard, I think.
Yes, so remove the beard could be straightforward. Remove the beard. See?
Very cool.
Remove the beard. I don't know.
I think people can just explore a bit more than that.
Yes. So basically, chat interface. Everyone is aware of it. You can use pimage edit for the same thing. And then let's end with image merging. So basically, this showcases the multi-image input capability of P-image edit. So let's get some images. So we have a man, and let's get also a woman. And then we can say, for example, put the man and the woman in a wedding photo.
Feels good. It's a match.
Yes. Yeah, and you can just generate multiple ones if you don't like one of them. You can also put them in, I don't know, on the beach or whatever you want, combine different images. But yeah, this was like 6 demos that we prepared for you today to kind of showcase different use cases, but for sure there's many more that where you can use these models, and I think the iteration speed is super beneficial and can really unlock some new use cases, also like make users really happy by being able to like, not wait forever to see some changes. Yeah.
I think that's super cool. Maybe I can ask a couple of questions you people may have after seeing these demos.
Sure.
So the first question I would say is, what is the price and the speed that you get for these 2 new models?
Yes. So I already hinted a bit at these things in the introduction. Specifically for P-image, the image generation takes only 1 second, generates native 1 megapixel images, and it costs only half a cent. So much cheaper than any other of the big competitors right now, big model image generation models. And for image edit, it can edit, as I said, up to 4 images. And for 1 image, actually, for single image editing, it takes less than 1 second. So it's sub 1 second. And then when you start adding 2, 3 to 4, you go from 1 to 2 seconds. So this was like kind of like the non-exponential growth. You can, even if you add an image, it's barely slower, and it costs only 1 cent. So really, I would say a big gap between other image editing models that are currently out there. So speed and cost together for these models is really, really cool and unlocks a lot of use cases.
Super nice. I guess another question for people that want to try it. So where they can try all of these models, visual demos and so on.
Yes. So you can try, first of all, you can directly now try them for basically free on the Pruna website. You have, I think, 10 generations to try them. And also, if you want to try them in like more of an in-depth playground setting, you can go to any of our partners that are hosting the models or through our API. So lots of options. Yeah.
That's super cool. Also, a last question I have is, right now, this is the status of the model right now, but do you expect also some more features to come, like even some beta features that can.
Yes. So we're constantly updating these models, and that's why we care a lot about the users' feedback so that we can improve them. Also, we will never find all of the shortfalls of the models like the users will. So they will be constantly updated, and I can already kind of showcase a small beta feature, for example, for users. For example, if I go back to the playground, the nice thing about PMH, or what we're currently like also improving, is that we're making prompting easier for the user. For example, you know that traditional image models, you have to be like very systematic in how you prompt them. There's like a clear prompting guide, and you have to stick with it. But we try to make PMH more and more accept natural language. So, for example, I can ask it, how is coffee made, for example?
Yes.
And then we can see like it kind of understood what my intent was, and it is to kind of to explain to me in kind of an infographic style how is coffee made. So, for example, it gives me 6 steps you harvest to serving the coffee, and I think this is really cool because usually when you prompt an image model something like this, it kind of like maybe shows you someone pouring a coffee, not really like the steps to doing it. So this is kind of helps anyone to start experimenting with the model without being an expert prompt engineer. So yeah, that's one of the cool features, but we have much more coming very soon.
Super cool. I guess stay tuned because we have a lot of things to show in December.
Yes, super exciting.
So yeah, thanks a lot for joining this announcement for the PMage and PMage Edit. Do you want to close this announcement?
Yes. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the models, and tell us if they're good and if they're not good, because both help us. One makes us happy and one makes us make the model better so that we can make more people happy. So yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. See you.